We are back with you now on Wave Listens Live. Did you know Kentucky Kingdom and Hurricane Bay open now for daily operations for our 2024 season? This is the park's longest season yet. This year, in addition to those fan favorite attractions you know and love, the rides, Kentucky Kingdom's reintroducing some special seasonal events. There's festivities. There are brand new things that you've never experienced before, and season passes are available for purchase. The prices will increase, though, on June 10th, so you got to get on it. So, to talk a bit about all of these great things, Logan Sanderson, the marketing manager for Kentucky Kingdom, is back with us. It's good to see you.
Likewise, thanks for having me.
We were talking, I guess the last time you were here was around Halloween time when the pumpkins were out, and it feels like it was longer than that. So, you guys have been busy.
Yes. So we just kicked off daily operation for Memorial Day weekend, so we're definitely busy. Things are ramping up, and people are, coming to the park to kick off their summer.
Okay, we talked about things maybe a little different this year. So what are you looking forward to guests experiencing this year?
I'm really looking forward to them experiencing Christmas at Kentucky Kingdom, which is our all-new festival, which has extended our year out to January 4th. So we'll have a lot of exciting things for people to see. Over 1 million lights in the park, Santa meet and greets. We're building a snow tubing hill, which will be 175 feet long. So I think it'll be really incredible. I
think it's exciting because so many people, Kentucky Kingdom is synonymous with them enjoying their summer, and that's what you always think about. But now being able to extend that out, give us something to look forward to later in the year, it's pretty exciting.
Exactly, yeah. Just make things different for guests as they're coming to the park, whether that's our fall festival, now Christmas, summer, and there's just a lot for people to experience and add a lot of value to season passes.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of the value and of season passes, that's something that a lot of people look forward to every year. So let's talk about that. How to do it, what's included in that, what you want guests to know.
Yes, so we have 2 season passes now that are on sale, and those are silver and our gold season passes, and those include unlimited admission to the park, so that will get you in through that January 4th date. It also includes free parking, and then the gold pass has even more benefits than the silver, so that includes tickets for your friends, additional discounted tickets for them as well, entrance to events that we're having throughout the year, and discounts on retail, photo, food and beverage, and things like that.
I think it's one of those things because you get the people every year that know when the date's coming up. They're always season pass holders, and so they know the value of having something like this. For people that have maybe visited the park once or twice over the years and they think, well, where's the value for me? Can you explain? Because there is, if you come a couple of times, it's like it pays for itself.
Yes.
You've got the parking in there and all the discounts. If you do the gold pass, you never know what you're going to be purchasing while you're there throughout the day, what the kids are going to ask for. So it seems like you come a couple times, it pays for itself.
Yes, you're right. So if you come to the park, a ticket could, perhaps range from around $50. So you talk about paying for that, and then your parking, you're essentially at the price of a season pass. So I would say that's the best value you can get, is just to get the season pass up front, even if you're only going to visit once.
For families that say, I want to make sure I make the most of this season, as we're looking at some of the video here of families enjoying themselves at Kentucky Kingdom at the park, what would you say? How do I make the most of it this year?
Oh, good question. So we've actually made some adjustments to our calendar, as I mentioned, so I would definitely recommend checking out all of our festivals that we offer. I think trying to make it out to events. We actually also have late operation this year, so in the month of June and July, we'll be operating until 10 p.m., which I think is a really fun experience to ride the rides at night. And we also have our water park, which will extend, and our big surf wave pool. So I think that there's a lot of different ways to approach your visit at the park.
I know that a lot of us who grew up here, we know Kentucky Kingdom have for years, and think about the favorites that were around back in the day. Things are always changing, though. So nowadays, what would you say are the favorite attractions that everyone wants to do?
I think that for our thrill seekers, the Storm Chaser roller coaster is the most popular one by far. I think it's probably followed by Lightning Run, which I think is equally as fun. It's a really smooth ride. And I think the water park is a big draw for people as well. So I think Big Surf is a classic.
Okay.
The wave pool, also people really love lazy rivers. So my personal favorite is the Adventure River. It's kind of a little bit of a twist because it has a current to it as well. So it's pretty fun.
An Adventure River. Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, we've got a couple minutes left. For people that are saying, okay, I heard that prices may increase later in the year, so I want to make sure if I'm doing season passes, I do it now. What advice do you have? How do I go about that process? What do I need to do as a purchaser?
Yes, so you can go to KentuckyKingdom.com to buy a season pass. You can also buy at the park, and our season pass price is going to go up on June 10th, so the best time to buy is definitely now, and it gives you all of that visitation opportunity between now and January 4th. So
for all of you guys that put it, we've got the website pulled up here. You can see how easy it is to do this. For you guys to put all the work into this, right? The thinking, the planning, the when do we extend the times? How do we do this? Give people the most bang for their buck, and all these neat attractions. When you see families out there enjoying themselves throughout the year, for everybody that puts in the work, what's going through your mind when you're seeing that?
It's really rewarding to see it all come together. I think that we have a really great job, and that we, our offices are right by the park, so it's a daily reminder of who we serve and what we are doing as a team. So.
For guests that are saying, okay, I'm going to maybe it's my first time out and I'm coming this weekend, do you have any advice of what, maybe parents are bringing families and the kids haven't gotten to do this before, they haven't been on a field trip or something like that. What advice, what should I bring, what can't I bring, what should I do to get the most out of my experience?
Yeah, I would check our website. We have all of our policies listed, but in terms of what you do when you show up, I would say, going straight to the water park is pretty popular,
okay,
especially if you're a season pass holder.
Yeah.
Yes, so you get early admission as a gold or a diamond pass holder. So I'd say that that's definitely something a lot of guests would probably recommend.
Okay, straight to the water park, get yourself a good seat. Okay, well, I thank you for being here. I want to pop up the information one more time, make sure that our viewers can take advantage of grabbing some of these season passes, because Kentucky Kingdom, Kentucky's hometown theme park, is celebrating the longest season yet. Going to run all the way through the winter to make sure we can do some lights in the park. All of these exciting things we like to do. There's a number there for you to call if you need any more information. www.KentuckyKingdom.com, the place to go. Logan, I want to thank you for being here, and it seems like it's going to be a really fun year.
It definitely will be. Thanks for having me.
We're ready to go. All right, so stay with us here on Wave Listens Live. We have got one more great segment to go. Speaking of summer, we are sailing into it with a new event from Waterfront Park. Stay with us.